these things. I thought that's why we have stories and plays and dramas, right?
Right.
It's to help us learn and to discuss these topics without actually engaging in them, and to really, a story's for yourself, right? You read it, it reflects something in you, how you felt. It shows you something about those characters. And so now, like you said, you're learning, and starts the conversation. 400 Days of Oppression. I think so many people could not get past parts of it, that they missed this amazing ending and kind of some of the points of what maybe Wrath was trying to put across. So they missed out on it, but that's okay. They probably have other ways of that conversation, but people like us who are horror, who like that, this is how we start those conversations and discuss it. So I really love how you said that.
Yeah, I mean, I even read another friend of mine. He's also a teacher, and I won't say his name, but I was reading part of his story, and this is somebody I've known for years. Really, really good individual, and there was a part of the one story that involved some pretty gratuitous sexually oriented stuff going on that was so unsettling, so disturbing, that my knee-jerk reaction was to think, is there something going on here? Like, do I need to have a conversation while I've got, and I don't know what's, it just made me really uncomfortable. But then, of course, as you're reading through it, you got to think, well, why am I uncomfortable? Why is this making me uncomfortable? And what is the point of this? And of course, as you read on, it obviously pertains to the story. And then when you're able to look at it as a whole, after the fact, then it makes a lot of sense, and you're able to, there's a reason it was supposed to be uncomfortable. It's probably something that was really uncomfortable for the author to write as well, but it served the story. Like you said, it's art, and art's not always pretty, but it should always be honest. And sometimes it's not a pretty world we live in, and how else, we can ignore it, or we can try to question it and learn from it, and somehow be able to cope with it as best as we can. And we're not going to do that by shoving it under a cover, or hiding it away in some vault and burying it in a desert or something, never to be seen again. So that's the wrong approach, I think.
Yeah, I think that was kind of part of the evolution of Bloodbound Books then. So our tagline nowadays is spreading, or our mission too on the website is spreading hope through dark fiction. I think at some point over the 13 years, and I can't pinpoint exactly where it was, we got to that stage, kind of like you said, we've put a lot of this graphic stuff out there in the world, really enjoy it. It's like, well, what's the next thing to do? Do we just continually put out more and more books forever? And it was like, how could we give back? We've done all of this stuff. We've created a lot of crazy content. We've been known as extreme publishers. We've branched out into coloring books and to podcasts now and greeting cards. And it's like, okay, let's give back. And so that was kind of this idea of like, okay, well, now we might be putting out this crazy content, but not only is it showing you something about you, some of it's going to, the read better, be better, like Blood Bank, or some of it's going to, we do a blood drive. So if anyone ever takes a selfie of themselves while they're donating blood and uploads it to our website, we'll send them a free digital copy of a book, because we're like, well, if someone wants to read and they're donating blood, that's an awesome, cool thing. Maybe it'll help spur people to donate blood.
That is so cool. What a great idea. Is that, sorry to interrupt you, but I'm excited about that idea. Great. Been looking for a good excuse to go and get more blood too. Is it U.S. only? Is it regional, or how does that expand?
So we have like basically 3 programs right now. We'll start with the Books for Blood one. That is across the world. So anywhere somebody donates, just honor system. I'm assuming you're not repeating the pictures over and over again. Take one anytime on our website, which is bloodboundbooks.com. There'll be it'll say Books for Blood, and you can upload your image right there. The only thing we ask is that when you upload it, I'm probably going to use it on social media somewhere, because I want to inspire more people to donate. And then you can pick EPUB, Mobi, PDF of whatever book you want. We have like 5 listed on the drop-down menu, and if it's not there, just write in with one you want. And as long as we have the rights to it still, and I have the digital copy of it, I will give it to you free. So anywhere, you can live anywhere, and we'll do that, because I just want to inspire people to donate blood. That's a big cause for me.
That is fantastic. I want to go and find like a blood bank right now and just go at it live right here. So no, that's a really cool idea. That's because there's always such a shortage of that kind of stuff, and what better way to give blood for your horror than to give it to somebody that really needs it? What a cool idea.
Thank you. Yeah,
Full
so
circle.
That was a big one. Yeah, and it came about because when I was younger, when I was 17, I was involved in kind of an accident, and my spleen ruptured, and so I lost most of the blood in my, like 2/3 of the blood in my body. And I got these transfusions and I was like, well, this is a fantastic way to keep that circle, as you said, kind of
Yeah.
going.